Welcome. I am your host Zimkhitha, and welcome to Learn for Life, where we mold the youth to be change makers of their communities. On today's show, we'll be touching on a topic of music. We want to know, how does music influence us, and especially us as youth? Does it have a positive or a negative impact on us? On today's show, we've got Mr. Tasko himself, Mr. Tasko Music. He is a musician, a radio presenter, and what else?
I'm also a producer, and I'm also a host of the Off One podcast, which is an online platform. They copy content about the streets, about everything that has to do with music, actually.
Okay, so he'll be sharing us his life experience through music. If you just joined us, we are talking to Mr. Tasko Music here, and we are on a topic on influence on music. So before Sikalele Tasko, let me ask you, how did you come up with your stage name?
Gama langu Uthando Lwethu Jezile ne. So Tasko is taken from Uthando Lwethu. I kind of grew up with the name. So benzima abantu mabantu kusearch, because if ubhala Tasko kuvela nevenkile, kuvela ne Russian rapper, like. So I had to put something next to my name. So, and I wanted to change my name to my clan name, actually, Ubayini, but I felt like, wow, it's gonna take a lot of process and time, and in terms of field registrations and stuff. So I like, okay, I'm just gonna put music next to my name. So it's Tasko Music.
Tasko Music, lovely. What influenced you up into the music industry?
I started doing music in 2007.
Yeah.
So that was a long time. Yeah, kwakuku sci-fi area. Sci-fi is gathering about hip hop. Apple, they just showcase whatever they do actually about hip hop. So there was a sci-fi. I went there. I started watching them. I'm like, maybe I could do this, because I've been trying to play soca area, but it wasn't so let me try to do Lewe. So I started writing. Maybe after I scripted and that, I went there and I performed. They pretend like they like it, because now that I'm older, I think but yeah, people pretend to like my music, so I'm cool with that.
So when I know about one is a type, so I'll name the music book.
Yeah, I used to. I still have them now, even though now I changed like in California, but I still have those books. I still go through those lyrics and be like, what was I thinking? What?
Yeah. Okay, before we continue, let's go to an ad break. Tasko, just drop us a beat. Sipume.
You're on spot like that? Nah, I can't do that to myself. I feel like that will kill me.
Okay, now let's go to an ad break. We'll be right back.
Hey friends, before we start reading to the little ones, let us always remember to discuss the picture. It's interesting to hear what they have to say.
Oh, hi parents. Always remember, if your child forgets something, it's okay. That's what children do. They forget. You may teach a child something today, and tomorrow they have forgotten. That's what they do. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with your child. Back to you in the studio.
Welcome back from the break. No, Mr. Tasko Music. We're on a topic on music influence. So now I want to know, how has music changed throughout each generations? Because you find out back then that was inspirational for people, but now kwenziwa umculo nje. Like they speak of drugs, they speak of alcohol. So how has it changed throughout?
I think music has always been a culture evolving as with time, actually. Because I remember back when I got into music, rap was about selling drugs.
Yeah.
But 2020, rap now is about using drugs.
Yeah.
So like, I think ine-evolution eyenzayo. It's just that I think everyone should pick up whatever bona ebavesa kamani ngomculo, because okay, whatever abantu that can relate, relate kuyo, because one thing I've noticed is that I don't think artists banayo creative platform enough for bana create the type of music into bana maba inspire abantu, maba influence
So they're
abantu
just making music.
positively. I think they're making that type of sound because of bana, it's gonna move. You wanna make money, you have to make this type of sound because it's gonna get played in clubs and you're gonna get gigs. Yeah, but you're gonna make money. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's pretty hard in the bana mawenze umculo or because first thing you wanna talk about was politics. You talk about the gender-based violence. So nyanisile but mfana asokolisa man uzabe depress abantu. Ubona izilawe like kubanzima so much as an artist. So you figure artist is yayenza ingoma ethetha about alcohol and drugs. But if you listen to the whole project, you'll be like, okay, so this guy uyakwazi uchaza nge-issues ezithi zenzeke ezi-positive. So I think as artists, we need to find a way to create more music as our chinchin zaban, because I remember kudala i-artist, one thing abantu abanga understand, i-artist is-reflection ye-strato about what is actually happening outside, because yafumaniseka ubana dala if kukho kwi-group ekuthiwa i-Public Enemy yase-America, kwakwenzeke riot ngelaa xesha, like amapolisa amane ebetha abantu ebulala abantu, and they were the reflection of what is happening. So they were talking about the issues ezilawe. Speed Up 2020 hit song go-up when izinto ezilawe zenzeka. So I feel like bana ne-record label, they play a major role into bana abantu mabangafumani the type of music abanidayo uba mawufumane in terms of bana ezawusebenzana nengqondo zabantu into bana.
So they're just selling music by
Yeah, we need to sell music, we need to make money. That's the core now.
So do you think artists zangoku do they understand music or they just want to be famous?
That's wow. I think I don't know. Yes, personally, I know I've always been a student of music.
Yeah.
I know, but everything that I do in life, it's always been influenced by music. So I don't know how to play any instruments, but I can tell you, I can pick up in women like that's the type of instrument that this person is playing. Yeah, well, I don't know how to, not like personally, but I know. So, but I don't know. That's difficult. I think they do, some don't, but it's just that if you know what's the reason of mama ungena emculweni, that will determine who you are as a person.
If I don't know, not DJ, when you go to clubs or someplace, they just playing umculo or trendayo more than,
because that's what that's what keep the people going. Because even now, if I was a DJ, okay, I am a radio DJ, so it's different. So if I was a club DJ, I know bana izawusuka if I play this type of sound. But if I play like ingoma engqona yabantu bazoba yabo, I won't play that.
So Tasko was said record labels and they sell things, they sell music to people what they want to hear, and so who's responsible for that? Is it the people or is it the artists?
I would say the system. The system is responsible for abantu mabacinge njani mabathini, because I believe in the bana media, TV, radio, newspaper, they can program abantu mabacinge njani. So we create this type of system for abantu mababone izinto ngeli hlobo. You understand? It's difficult nowadays into bana intombazana mayinxibe, sorry noba mandiyirezele because I feel abantu baba offended every time I say stuff like this, but I have to. It's difficult into bana intombazana mayinxibe impahla nowadays
because she's not
to trend. you can't trend if but like it's most of the time most ladies they go naked with videos, they perform naked because that's the system, because that's what the record label and the people believe want to see. Because the thing is, I believe after Corona, I knew in the banner a system, it's something that can be changed. Just that abantu are not willing because but glitches, there's a lot of things that's gonna be as a moshakala if the system changes. So I believe bana it is the system. If we change the system, we can change a lot of things. We can change the futures abantwana bazayo. Because I see on social media now, in the banner, umdana on 12 years, 11 years, with and I'm blaming because that's what they see. That's what we idolize with social media. Yeah, but so like we just need to change the system. People should respect themselves more.
That's so true. That's so true. As an artist, what are the challenges that you guys face?
Finance, we need money, especially in SDK. We have so many challenges in terms of Mali, because I don't feel like we're respected enough by government. We need to call by even abantu who are around us, because I know I used to make events back in the days, I think around about 2015 till 2017. I know ndoba abantu akulange mabhatala ticket for ubona Tusco abazophinda badibane naye ka Shoprite.
Yeah.
Ayilulanga loo nto. And means man, there's a lot. I think we're not respected enough, Tina. I think nathi siphele sisamkela xa kunjalo, because we fight nyani, we always fight, because it's easy to make music. Trust me, I can make music ngoku instantly. I make songs like every day, but taking those type of songs to abantu, that's the hardest part, and making money out of those songs, that's the hardest part. But thank God we have internet. I hope most of us will be able to make money.
I also see, Tasko, that there are many artists out there that they were big and then like they hit records as Pezolo, but now also the opinion over. Why do you think that is so?
I think most abantu are educated enough about about the business of music, because the thing is when you get signed, it's more like you selling yourself as well. You're selling your music. You don't own most of the time umculo wako when you get signed. Okay, you own a part of umculo wako, like a percentage ethile. So that's the problem with abantu. You don't 100%. You don't own your music. So every time it's a rate doing, and like I can make a song now, get signed. The label makes money, they pay me cut yam. I-lifespan artist ibama number one icon, like icons. Eventually like number one, there's gonna be new number one. So quick chances of us broke at that time, because the label won't pay you like amount could be that. You understand? So that's where the problem is. I think people should learn a business of Mtulo so much that Bakwazu's owner, you should own your masters, because I think I own 100% of my music. Proud to say that.
Yeah. Okay, as we finish off and then before you perform for us, different content, through your music, what influence do you give to your fans? What are you trying to bring out to abantu bakho when you're making music?
Now that I'm grown, it's different, man. Yazi, xa ukhula ufeel ungathi unomthwalo ufuneke. But because back then I used to message yami ubana what's gonna get me on radio, what's gonna get me like abantu bangithande undoni. But now that I'm grown, I have a son, so the message is just different. Yobana, I talk a lot about being like a matured staff, so like being how to spread love. That's what I'm actually going for. I spread message, I spread love, I spread anything that it has to do with the mental state yomuntu noba mayihlale positive.
In order for abanye abantu to sleep or to focus in school, they always listen to music. So
It's true. And now I used to listen to a lot of Adele's back in high school. I used to listen to Mtulu Kanfunda. So I want to be that guy who is with a different side of Mtulu, trying to help, because I now suffer a lot, so I need to write those things down.
Yeah.
So which is much better.
Because and then he made testimony about way.
Definitely.
So do catch us next week, same time, same place. And don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is Quarantine TV Masinyo San. So we'll be ending our show with Tasko music with Look Up.
Look out, come again, see, watch out, the moment we come and you're come again, look out, come again, see, watch out, the moment we come and you're come again, one day time you care for your man, everything that I need, including your respect. So do the out, I don't care about that. Go back in and sit and I only care about that. I really care that you care about rap. Now since you care that I care, that the caring is next. I really don't care what they say about her. You think I gotta salute the way I care about her. If you from no time, no, I got that. Rock the same t-shirt, you know that I like that. Say if you want one, you cook, I know you want that. You beautiful and black and the head to the neck, girl. Hey, John, what's in good sound? That can enter that and be good sound. That's my pan the book and never cook me out. That's my pan the book and never cook me out. Look out, come here to see. Watch out, the moon must let you come in. Look out, come here to see. Watch out, the moon must let you come in. Look out, come here to see. Watch out, the moon must let you come in. I thank God for me. I thank God that you're in this. I wanna use all similes, then I think of your smile like damn, you're killing me. You know, you're the best, right? With you I got the best life. Superhero, raising the best son. I should be thankful every day, cause I'm blessed, yeah. Hey, yes, you shoot, yeah. Turn the land down the foot, yeah. Yes, I'm cute, yeah, when I see you, goddamn, I get goosebumps. Hey, you got the best of me. You got my family. You got the best of me, you and my son, you deserve all my energy. Look out, come again, see. Watch out, you're going to lose your job. Come Hey, look out. Come here to see. Watch out, you're going to lose your job. Come here look out, come here to see. Watch out, you're going to lose your job. Come